Eric Ibar will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Crowd still filing in this afternoon, and the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. The next pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four. Mike Trout will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Ibar on at first, and now the pitch. And this is on the ground for Lowry, and could be two. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out. Albert Pujols will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. There's Sogard for one. On to Moss, and they get them both. The double play. Josh Hamilton will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Reddick retreats to the track. Here's the center fielder, Coco Crisp, to get us started in the home half of inning number one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he'll step off. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Josh Donaldson will dig in here. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Coco leads from second. Now the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Ready to hit that shit.
And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. A man at second with one down, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Lowry, a real steadying influence for the A's a year ago. You saw the average, 290 and the 75 RBIs. Those were both career highs.
And really the first time in his career that he was able to stay healthy. He played 154 games. He'd never topped 100 before that.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Hard hit to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Howie Kendrick leads things off now in the top half of the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Hey, where the phone at? You see the phone?
And this is going to be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and Kazmir, he thought that was a strike too. Sort of rolled his eyes a bit after that call.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. And he got him. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in is the designated hitter, Raul Ibanez. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a ball there to Ibanez. The count's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. David Freese will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Cole Calhoun will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
That's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. Chris Iannetta will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And there's a sharp slider from Kazmir. It's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Coming in is Coco, but this drops for a hit. Runner's still going. They're going to wave him around third. The tag from Jaso won't be in time. He's safe at the plate. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Lays off 1-0.
I'll tell you what, this is the wrong team to fall further behind here in the early going. You got to get out of this mess, and soon.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Mike Trout will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now the first pitch. Fouled back.
No, you think you're doing something?
There goes Ibar. Here's a check swing and a foul ball.
You know what it is. I came back in the ninth inning.
And Kazmira looked to first here, and the runner back easily. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. Albert Pujols is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
Three and 0 now. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. At first is Pujols, the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1. Surprised that the bullpen hasn't swung into action yet?
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brandon Moss will start things off in the bottom of the second. And he'll step off and try and reset. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Line hard to center field. In there, a base hit. Josh Reddick will stand in. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Nate Fryman will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung out and missed. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Tried to check his swing, and it's a little looper to the left side. And Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Howie Kendrick ready to go here as we begin the third.
Man, you fuck up the whole game plan, man. You don't
Eric Ibar will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
So a leadoff base runner here for the Angels. And with that, let's look at how Oakland aligns defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Ibar on at first, and now the pitch. And this is on the ground for Lowry, and could be two. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. Albert Pujols will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Josh Hamilton will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Howie Kendrick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a call to strike one. Now this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You got to put this ball in play.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if he hit the guy.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And with two guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up one RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with 2 away.
Raul Ibanez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
I'll tell you what, this is the wrong team to fall further behind here in the early going. You got to get out of this mess, and soon.
Fouled straight back. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. That's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and bring him up. Here's the center fielder, Coco Crisp, to get us started in the home half of inning number 1. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out. Josh Donaldson will be the batter. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Jed Lowry will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lowry, a real steadying influence for the A's a year ago. You saw the average, 290, and the 75 RBIs. Those were both career highs.
And really the first time in his career that he was able to stay healthy. He played 154 games. He'd never topped 100 before that.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. And Hamilton will make the catch, and the inning is over. David Freese leads things off now in the top half of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, it should be 3-0 right now. Now you're just letting the pitcher right back into the at-bat.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Cole Calhoun, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a ball softly hit out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Cole Calhoun digs in at the plate. And there's a sharp slider from Kazmir. It's 0-1. Hank Conger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Chris Iannetta will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. There's the good fastball from Kazmir, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
Now another 1-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will... Hank Conger will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Yoenis Cespedes will start things off in the bottom of the second. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
Chopping off
they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Brandon Moss will stand in.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Josh Reddick will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Josh Reddick.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Eric Ibar is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
For the Angels, shortstop.
Here's the pitch swung on and lifted out to Reddick in right. And very quickly, 1 gone. Mike Trout will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Albert Pujols will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
1 strike to Pujols. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Josh Hamilton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Second baseman number 47, Howie.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Nate Fryman will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ibar is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the catcher, John Jaso. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Fouled straight back. That's slowly hit to the right side.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. Just a little infield single here does the trick. The way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
Eric Sogard is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That change up away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, that fastball seems a lot quicker after two straight off-speed pitches.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and sets his stand-in, the center fielder, Coco Crisp. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the throw. Raul Ibanez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out. David Freese will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Hank Conger will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sogard is there, and they go down in a hurry. Josh Donaldson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's Weaver back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Now, he'll just keep adding and subtracting speed on his pitches. That's how the good ones do it.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. The pitch. And he got his 4th straight. It's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away now. Yoenis Cespedes will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And there's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Weaver gets ahead.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a little soft ground ball down to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Chris Iannetta will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 home. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Mike Trout will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Brandon Moss will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. Conger is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Josh Reddick will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. And he goes after the first pitch and sends this one on the ground to Kendrick at second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Nate Fryman will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Nate Fryman.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is... Albert Pujols will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
Albert Pujols.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and a little chin music there to Pujols. Look out. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count. Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Josh Hamilton will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. And this will be fouled away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here he comes, 3-1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he is in there.
Well, the sun is definitely out, and it is a factor, but, boy, that's a ball he should have had. You got to shield that sun with your glove, use glasses, flip downs, anything, but you got to catch that baseball.
Howie Kendrick is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in is the designated hitter, Raul Ibanez. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear that Scott Kazmir has thrown his final pitch here this afternoon. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. David Freese will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Chris is there, and he puts this one away. John Jaso will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Second baseman.
Eric Sogard will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. swing and a ball hit back up the box. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Coco Crisp will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Hank Conger will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Eric Ibar will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled back. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Hitter's got to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Josh Donaldson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. Jed Lowry will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Ibar for 1. On to first, a double play. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is in the dirt as it's swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And Mike Trout will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Thinks he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Mike Trout will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fouled straight back. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Albert Pujols will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And this is fouled at the plate. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And they've got a man caught in the rundown. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Josh Hamilton will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Howie Kendrick will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he... Brandon Moss will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
On the ground to third. Over to first is Freese, and there's 1 out. Josh Reddick will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. Nate Fryman will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Weaver rapidly approaching the 70-pitch mark. He's at 68 right now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And this ball is gone. John Jason will dig in here. He's singled and grounded out so far. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now. They'll make a move for the left-hander here.
What you doing?
John Jaso will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Another curveball here, but this misses in tight. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Eric Sogard will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Coco Chris will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
I got him in panic mode, bro. He's in panic mode. He was winning all game, and now he get to the late in the game, and now shit is not going right.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, good job there to tag up and advance on the flyout. That at least moves the go-ahead run to third now with 2 outs.
This is low, but Ionetta is able to prevent it from getting away. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming. Raul Ibanez will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on the way. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Chris is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. David Freese will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sean Doolittle will take over in a tie ball game with 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Now here's the first pitch. David Freese is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Hank Conger will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Chris Iannetta will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And a good idea to hang close at first, as he'll make it back easily. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. Mike Trout will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he can make up for it with a big hit right here.
Mike Trout will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game... Jed Lowry will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
He's done now?
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Yoenis Cespedes checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Brandon Moss will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and he'll step on the bag. And Mike Trout will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Albert Pujols will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. There's a swing and a ground ball. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Josh Hamilton will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Howie Kendrick will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1. Here's a fly ball way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and Josh Reddick will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Ernesto Frieri will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Josh Reddick will step in now with his guys down a run here in extra innings. And gentlemen, I think we've been here before.
Yeah, they were able to overcome a deficit once before. Now, can they get...
And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. Nate Fryman will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning. And this was a big one. A 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. John Jaso will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Trout calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Eric Sogard will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point.
Eric Sogard.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he'll step off and try again. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for.
I'm talking about he let me come back. I'm talking about he win all game. And it always happens.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Way outside. 1-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And set to stand in the center fielder, Coco Crisp. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got to duck out of the way.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's his swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Two. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Raul Ibanez will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. David Freese will dig in. He doubled his last time. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another try at 2-2. And this ball will be chopped foul. And did he hold up in time? Down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Hank Conger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a good at-bat, though. But sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Chris Iannetta is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through. And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Breaking ball as this is right at his melon as he turns away there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Josh Donaldson will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
He's gone.
6 hits, 7 hits, 3 errors.
Hard hit ball caught down there at third, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Jed Lowry will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of swings like that in extra innings. Guys go up there thinking, I'm going to take one chance here and see if I can't end this thing right now and be the hero.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he got away with a high challenge there, but one more mistake like that, and the party might be over.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still tied 3-3. Eric Ibar will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. A.J. Griffin will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Eric Ibar, see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
You got to be a little more restrained here leading off an inning. It's a big run if you can get on base, and you don't want to give away an opportunity by chasing bad pitches.
And this is what it's come to out there now. They've had to turn things over to a starting pitcher here in extra innings. This can have real consequences for your rotation, but they felt like they needed to get him in there.
And he'll step off and try and reset. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at one.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitcher's never going to be a strike.
Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Donaldson down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Albert Pujols will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. Can't leave anything up that could easily be a sac fly. All you needed there was a fly ball to get that go-ahead run home. So now with 2 away, it's no cinch that they'll be able to take this lead.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Josh Hamilton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Brandon Moss is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a changeup has him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And no problem there for Ibar as this becomes out number 2.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Nate Fryman will dig in now. He homered back in the 8th inning of this one. First pitch coming. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So a solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see